What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to October 2025. Wow, I can't even believe I'm saying that. Lots of changes happened for you, Scorpio. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about your astrology, of course, and we're going to talk about the cards, right? The Power of Eight Chakra Lenormand, Chakra Oracle, and I also have a guest. Those are our cards, but I got a guest today. Tarot of the Enchanted Soul by Yasmin Westwood. Gosh, I love these cards. Should be fun show today for you, Scorpio. Wow. Libra season is what we're in now for most of October, and this is you moving into a little bit of a rest before it's your time to shine at the end of October when Scorpio season starts. So this is a bit of a spiritual rest, retreat, maybe going deep within, looking at the hidden parts of yourself, the shadow work, stuff like that. You know, it could be lots to do too. You're working on your mental health. You're working on less stress, meditation, going on retreats, maybe, or vacation or something in nature, and anything like that to sort of alleviate any of the stress of the day-to-day life. Mental health is a big thing in the 12th house for sure. So that's interesting. Now, we've just come off of a new moon in Virgo. It was a solar eclipse. It was also at the 29th degree, which is weird. New moon means new beginning, but when it's at the 29th degree, that's an ending degree. So is it a beginning? Is it an end? I don't know. I guess it's both. So it's kind of a weird cycle here. And so for the next 6 months, you're still feeling that new moon solar eclipse in Virgo for the next 6 months. That's in your 11th house of the people, of your hopes and dreams. You're also letting go with that south node there, that horseshoe looking thing. You're letting go of some old acquaintances, some old groups, some networks. Some of you may be going through retirement. Some of you may be getting new jobs where you will have new networks, acquaintances, or some of you are going towards a more spiritual network, adding more spirituality to your career, your business, your job, or whatever you're doing in day-to-day life. So that 11th house is a lot to do with people, but it's also about your hopes and dreams. Okay, now, speaking of the health thing that you are really focused on here in October, the mental health, the physical health, and the day-to-day life in general. Okay, Scorpio, we get a full moon in Aries on October 6th. This is in your 6th house of health, of your daily life. Like, does that feel efficient to you? Like when you wake up in the morning, like, is your commute too long to work, for example? What could we do to make things more efficient in your life? And what could we do for our health to make that better? Food as fuel, maybe learning more about holistic health through food. Things like that you might want to look at. And I'm also getting parasite cleanse too for you, Scorpio, as well. So check out with your homeopathic provider, your holistic doctor, things like that about parasite cleanse in the natural way. Okay. And that'll help any mental fog or anything with the mind as well. Parasite cleanse. Check it out. Learn more about it. Okay. So that's kind of a theme here, your day-to-day life, where it could be a coworker thing too. You know, you might, in October, you might hear more gossip at work maybe, or something like that, or like, I don't know how to explain it, whispers, secrets. I would just kind of stay out of it though, Scorpio. Don't be that person that is all in there, just because that's going to cause more problems in the end. It's going to bite you in the butt. Okay. Stay away from the gossip. Okay, Scorpio. Now let's look at some more stuff. Ooh, something really cool is happening for you. Mercury, the planet of thinking and talking and learning, and Mars, the go-go planet, they're both going into Scorpio, your sign. Mars is so excited. He hasn't been in Scorpio for like 2 years, and he's been waiting to come back to Scorpio, so he loves this. There's going to be like a cavalry and be, yay, Mars is in Scorpio again. Like, this is kind of exciting because he does well there and he likes it there. So he's not causing as much trouble, we'll say. Like, he can be his full Mars self in a good way. The strong, brave, courageous feeling. And then Mercury is in Scorpio, which is pretty neutral. But in any case, this is in your first house of the self. You as a Scorpio person, especially Scorpio risings, are going to feel more energized and feel more like courageous and brave. And let's get this done, right? Let's get her done. That's very much this, and just more vitality and energy to move forward. Okay, Scorpio. So that looks really cool. This could be an identity shift too. You could be changing something within your appearance, right? Maybe a whole new hairstyle, or maybe a whole new wardrobe, or something different to match your new vibe, right? So that could be cool too. Oh, I was just thinking, I got a download. There's this thing called the 4 seasons. So you could either be a winter, a summer. I'm a soft summer. Okay. You could either be a winter or summer, which is the cool palette. And then you could either be a spring or an autumn, which is the more warmer colors. These are the people that can potentially get away with wearing orange. It came to me that some Scorpios used to be a spring or an autumn, but as we get older, we get a little bit different complexion and different hair. We change into more of the cooler, either summer or winter. It might be time for you, Scorpio, to get a new color palette thing done, a 4 seasons color palette thing done, if that makes sense, so that you can have the right clothes, the right makeup, the right hair colors for you now at this time. And that's part of your new identity and your physical changes in this meat suit that we live in. All right. Now, let's talk a little more about, okay, yeah, you are letting go with that. We talked about you were letting go in the 11th house. You're letting go of some networks, some friends, some people, whatever, maybe some old hopes and dreams that you had. You're letting go of some of that in order to make room for more goodness. And I'll tell you, the North Node, what you should be focusing on in the 5th house of fun. This is like you're moving towards being more childlike again, Scorpio. The 5th house is very much about the children and the grandchildren and your own inner child. And it's also about having fun, and it's about romance and just the fun house, doing the hobbies that you used to do, right? Doing the sports that you used to do, doing the things that bring you joy. This is the joy house, the 5th house, the fun house. This is the North Node is in there for you for a while yet. You need to follow that. Follow your bliss. Follow your joy, Scorpio, and you can't go wrong. This can also be, Scorpio, a time where it's time to start that business or that side gig in the 5th house of entrepreneurship. For some. Okay, now let's move on into pulling some cards for you, Scorpio. So we've got the Power of 8 Chakra Lenormand and the Power of 8 Chakra Oracle. Now, these decks are available as a set. They are on my website, www.themoontree.org, if you're interested. Okay, let's pull some cards for you. Let's pull a blue Lenormand for Scorpio in October. All right, Scorpio in October. Scorpio in October, what shall we know? Scorpio in October, what shall we know? Scorpio in October. Oh, good luck. We've got the clover. A little bit of luck here for you. And, you know, there's luck with the people. There's luck with availability with your day-to-day, your and also Scorpio, that 5th house, by the way. Well, I told you, just finished saying that North Node in your 5th house for creativity and kids and childlike and having fun and playing sports and hobbies and all that. Guess what? The 5th house is also lucky. So for a while yet, as the North Node is in your 5th house of fun, there's luck there for you, right? But you can't just wait for the luck to come here. You want to use that Mars and that Mercury in October in Scorpio to do actions that bring the luck, right? It's not just like things happen because, right? You got to take a little bit of action, Scorpio, and that's going to get you some luck. And it also shows me that there's luck for you in health through what you eat, okay? Food as fuel, food as medicine. I want you to study that. Okay. Now, let's look at the Power of 8 Chakra Oracle here for you, the pink, for Scorpio in October 2025. Wow, another yellow. Okay, look at this because I got yellow and green here. Yellow is this one, solar plexus chakra. This is in your gut. So there is a lot to do with your gut health, Scorpio. So look up leaky gut syndrome and that parasite cleanse stuff for holistic medicine for your health. Because Scorpio, you do have a lot of health in your chart here in October. Okay, now let's talk about this card. I am empowered. And that Mercury and Mars in Scorpio in your own sign is definitely going to make you feel more empowered for sure. That is that solar plexus yellow. Now, you could get more yellow in your life. Get some fresh yellow flowers as a bouquet and put them in your kitchen. That's a really fast way, by the way, fresh flowers to like boost your energy of the house. And why boost our energy? Why do we care? Well, when we make our frequency higher and boost the frequency, we call it, and it attracts more of the same. It attracts more good stuff. It's like an antenna, right? You're an antenna. How you are, everything is just reflected back to you, and you just got to find the right radio station, right? And so you can help find the right radio station by using the bergamot essential oil. That's number one, I think. That's what's coming to me for the yellow essential oil. Bergamot is going to be very good. Also, bergamot kills germs and things and bad things in the air. Bergamot's great to diffuse as an essential oil for you, Scorpio, here in October. And just getting the fresh yellow flowers maybe as a bouquet every so often in your kitchen or table or whatever, and just boost the frequency through yellow can be very good indeed. Yellow citrine, yellow aventurine, if you like stones, which Scorpio you probably do if you're watching my station or if you're watching my channel here. Yeah, you know crystal healing, so anything yellow. And just, I'm empowered here. I think, in October, until the end of October at least, yeah, you're thinking about stuff, getting ready for your time to shine, right, Scorpio? So I'll see you for November forecast, Scorpio, when it's your time to shine, right? Starting at the last week of October into November, it's Scorpio season, so can't wait for that as well. And thanks, Scorpio, for joining me today. And if you know anybody that could benefit from this video, please like and share, tell all your Scorpio friends. And I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and come see me for a reading if you want to dive deeper, Scorpio, into your personal charts, stars, and connection to spirit at www.themoontree.org. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.